Anyway, sorry about my computer's fan being so loud. I had to turn the volume up so you could actually hear me because of where I am. So yeah. Well, anyway, let's get started. I saw a video of somebody trying to do this and it just totally messed up. I figured out not very long ago what happened. He was trying to use MS-DOS 6. You have to have MS-DOS 3 for this to work right. Which I've made a disk image that helps me set it up, so I'll let you have that. Well, what do you know? My region is about the size of here. Okay. I'm going to provide a VHD, but it's of course not going to be very big. First thing I want to do is create a new virtual machine. Oh, and if you used to have Windows XP, you know that this used to show there. And I am in Windows Vista here, but all you have to do is right click on it and say run compatibility mode for Windows XP. And I just did that because I liked having the picture over here. Okay, so next. So you're going to want to type Windows 1. I'm going to put YouTube video here. What the? Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to say other and then select DOS, so it will give it the DOS setup. But you're going to want to change this to 64 because for some reason it runs into memory problems a lot. And then we want 500 megabytes. Then you want to go to the settings. Well, okay. And once this loads, you're going to want to select Microsoft Windows, other Windows, and it's going to say non-optimal settings detected, but don't worry about that. And if you're going to use my VHD, you're just going for the VHD, you're just going to want to select my VHD. So go to the storage tab, add a floppy controller, add a drive, choose a disk. And here, we want this to be this. And you're good. Now, I'm just going to give you a heads up. You have to have a full keyboard. You cannot be on a laptop to do this. And you're gonna want the num lock off. Actually, I am on a laptop here, but I've just plugged in a new keyboard, so you're gonna want the num lock off when you use it because you're gonna have to use the arrows on the number pad to use Windows 1. I don't know why they designed it like that. It's kind of weird. Okay, but anyway, you're going to want to click OK after you've done this. I was watching a video and somebody said they made a new virtual machine and it was reminding them to install VMware tools. And he's like, I'm not going to try to install VMware tools because I'm pretty sure there's not VMware tools for Windows 2. Okay, so you want to start this. Now, it says, welcome to the Windows 1.0 setup wizard. If your disk is not set up, please press Ctrl-C and type Fdisk. Otherwise, strike a key when ready. instead of pressing the key to continue. That's what it said in DOS 3. So press Control C and press yes. Type F disk and press 1. Whoops, not G or whatever I pressed. So you're going to press 1, then 3 to make an MS-DOS 3.3 compatible DOS partition. That was long. Then you're going to want to create a primary partition. We're going to say yes here. System will now restart. Now I don't know if you have this problem, but I always have a problem where it doesn't work when it tries to restart itself. Here, I'll show you what happens. Start the key when ready, ease, press Control C and type F disk. See, it just tries to put everything on the top part of the screen for some reason. So press host key R. Now, after you've set up your disk, strike a key. Formatting disk, you're going to want to say yes. Copy the files, and I don't know why it says question mark, 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 .sys file. To start the Windows 1 setup, insert your Windows 1 disk and type set. And here, just type setup. Press C, enter, C, and press 1 for no pointing device. Press 5, because that usually works. Or actually, who knows what will happen if we try 6. Let's see what happens. Okay, so yeah, press 6 there, and you're going to want to say no right here. And you just keep pressing C, everything's on there. Insert disk with command.com and drive A and strike key when ready. So then you're going to want to switch back to my install disk. There. And now, it's there. And then, there we are. But now you're going to want to restart the computer with no disk in. And then Windows 1 will start. So then, like I said, turn off your numlock and use the number pad. Well, it's not working. Oh, okay, there we go. That's how you have to do it. A lot of people, it seems like a lot of people don't know how to do that. So then, yeah, you can go through tab here and do this however you want. Use the double click speed, which is what we do not need. So then press Alt P, then press the enter key on the number pad for some reason doesn't work. And so then you can do whatever here, like really don't ask me why I'm doing this. I'm just showing you. So yeah, now we have a green background here. Then again, press Alt P. Screen colors. Then here I'm just going to press reset. Oops. Keep pressing cancel on accident. Oops. I have issues. Well, oh well, here. I'm just gonna, it was wide, I'm just gonna switch back to wide. Look, now I'm pressing the caps lock. What's wrong with me? Now we're good again. Okay, so then to get out of stuff, press Alt space bar. Go down and press close. There wasn't much to do in Windows 1. It didn't seem like. Press Alt V. and then press programs. That gives you a little bit more of kind of a Windows 3 more interface because it just shows the programs. Well, I guess it's not really an interface. It just starts out with programs like the Program Manager. But anyway, Control.exe is the control panel. Notepad.exe is Notepad. Duh. But you know. Hello. I'm typing in Windows 1. Here, I'm gonna, whoops, it's Alt F, go down to save, whoops, not save as, save, and typing. So yeah, that's gonna be there if you want to see it. If you use my VHD, so then there's a clock. That is one giant clock. As you may notice, Windows have to take up the whole screen on Windows 1. But as usual, Alt-Tab, Enter switches and stuff. Except then I can't ever figure out how I'm supposed to get back here. Alt space bar to zoom. Okay, then Windows Right, kind of the predecessor of, I don't know how you pronounce that. Probably the predecessor of WordPad, and WordPad is basically the predecessor of Microsoft Word. Which, WordPad still exists, it's just more basic than Microsoft Word is. Predecessor. That's how you pronounce that. Okay. Hello. I'm using the Windows later. Spacebar, close, and there's Paint, and it's a bit like GeoPaint on the Commodore 64, because it's kind of like using a joystick when you use it. And spacebar draws, I'm just going to draw a plus for some reason. Alright, good enough. Whoops. Keep pressing Alt-S on accident. And plus. Then you know, if you wanna open my plus for some reason, just go here, Alt-F, open. And there's going to be plus.msp, and there it is. Surprisingly enough, just like how in Windows 3, when you wanted to close something, you just double click the top left corner. You can still do that in new versions of Windows. You can still press Alt spacebar in new versions of Windows. And yeah, there's not really much to do, but here, Alt S in session. Yeah, this was kind of the best part of Windows, because Windows was such a piece of junk back then. Okay. Of course, there's no ACPI support. And like I said, watch this. Alt spacebar. And that still works. So yeah, I'll give you VHD and everything, so that's pretty much it. And the reason I started doing this painting thing, the painting thing across my desktop is because I'm trying to make the file size of my videos smaller. Especially now that instead of a 1280 by 800 screen that I'm using here, I'm using an external monitor and a 1600 by 1200. And it makes so much heat. So, yeah, that's Windows 1 for you.